It's 6:15 a.m. at a bustling airport gate. You're in group 6, gripping your carry-on, wishing for overhead bin space. Suddenly, the announcement comes. Limited bin space remains. Some bags will incur a $100 gate check fee. What if I revealed an easy, free method to avoid this without paying for early boarding? This isn't merely a hack, it's an intelligent strategy that airlines prefer you not to discover. If this enables you to travel smarter, please hit like and subscribe. Let's explore what truly happens at the gate. First, the $100 overhead bin conundrum. Imagine boarding a crowded flight out of JFK. You possess a perfectly sized roller bag, carry-on approved, but opted not to pay the $29 seat upgrade. As you navigate down the jet bridge, a gate agent stops you. Sorry, overhead space is full. We'll need to check your bag, which incurs a $100 fee. It feels unjust, and it is, yet it's entirely permissible. Here's the catch that many travelers miss. Airlines intentionally create the illusion of limited overhead bin space to drive you toward purchasing early boarding or premium seat options. However, the space is often not entirely occupied. Frequently, it's a matter of timing. If you board later in the process, they assume there won't be room and charge you nonetheless. This $100 gate check fee rarely gets advertised and differs from standard checked luggage. It's classified as involuntary handling. And if you don't assert yourself, you'll end up paying without knowing there was a better option. So what can you do? Arrive early. Reach your gate before boarding commences and position yourself near the entrance, but avoid crowding. If your airline offers a branded credit card, see if it permits earlier boarding. You might qualify already. If you face charges, assertively ask to board with your group, emphasizing that your bag meets carry-on standards. Gate agents often yield when they recognize you understand the policy. Next, let's delve into the boarding lane loitering technique. It's 5:50 p.m. at Denver International. A couple stands quietly at the gate, not in line, but close by. Their tickets indicate Group 6, yet they board right after Group 3. No upgrades, no announcements, just clever timing and body language. Airlines do board by group, but gate agents rely on rapid visual checks to expedite the process. If you're already close to the lane when the next group is called, agents may wave you through without checking, particularly in crowded areas. This strategy doesn't involve sneaking or breaking rules. Rather, it's all about reading the environment. Many travelers stand far from the gate, expecting precise enforcement of group numbers. Here's the trick. Positioning yourself nearby enhances your chances of being ushered in early, especially if boarding groups combine or rush. Why does this matter? Early boarders access overhead bin space first, which means no gate check, unexpected fees, or anxiety about your luggage's fate. Want to give it a go? Listen for Group 1 being called. That's your signal to subtly shift closer to the gate. Don't stand in line too early, stay alert and visible. Confidence and timing can make a significant difference. This isn't about gaming the system, but rather understanding how it operates. Now let's talk about credit card boarding loopholes. Imagine a business traveler at Chicago O'Hare. She brandishes a flying airlines credit card, the one promising early boarding perks. She beams and hands over her boarding pass. Then the gate agent says, "You're Group 6. Confusing, right? This occurs more often than you would expect. Many travelers wrongly assume possessing the airline's credit card guarantees priority boarding. The reality is that this benefit typically only applies if you booked the ticket with that specific card or your card is correctly linked to your frequent flyer account at the time of purchase. Even worse, some book through third-party websites, preventing the benefit from activating. The result? You've paid annual fees but lost the critical perk when it matters most. Why is this crucial? Early boarding isn't simply about comfort anymore. It's essential for securing overhead space and avoiding that annoying gate check fee. Once you lose this advantage, you're stuck in Group 6, watching your $100 carry-on benefit vanish. To avoid this mishap before your next flight, ensure your credit card is connected to your airline loyalty account. Always book through the airline's official website or verify your loyalty details have transferred properly. Check your boarding group before arriving at the airport, as many airlines display this in their apps. You've already invested in the card. Make sure you're reaping the rewards. Let's move on to the pre-check misconception. Picture a traveler at Atlanta's Hartfield-Jackson during the morning rush. A pre-check traveler breezes through security within 5 minutes, leaving shoes on and laptops packed. Feeling confident, he grabs his coffee and heads to the gate, believing he's ahead of schedule. Yet when he arrives, boarding is in full swing. His group was called 5 minutes ago, and the gate agent is labeling his carry-on for mandatory check-in. Fee? $100. What just happened? This scenario is one of the sneakiest charges travelers will face in 2025, the unexpected gate check fee. Airlines cite operational limits, but often late boarding groups or slightly oversized bags trigger this fee. Even if your bag fits perfectly within the size checker, being placed in groups 6 or 7 leaves you vulnerable. Once they attach that pink gate tag, reversing it becomes almost impossible. What makes it matters worse? Many travelers accept the fee quietly, believing they did something wrong even if their bag qualifies. The real issue lies not in size, but in timing. To protect yourself, take a photo of your bag next to the airline size checker as proof. Arrive at your gate early, don't wait for the final call. Politely resist. Ask, "Can I find space in the back bins?" Some agents may allow it. This isn't about being confrontational, it's about being confident. Know the policy, stand your ground, and avoid paying $100 for a bag that should have traveled for free. Finally, let's address the empty row strategy airlines despise. It's 12:20 p.m. at Seattle-Tacoma. A solitary traveler observes boarding closely. Instead of rushing in with Group 4, he hangs back, scrutinizing the seat map on the airline app. Just before Group 6 is announced, he steps forward and boards. Approaching his assigned row, he quickly spots a nearby empty row that's unclaimed. He slides in, doors close, and the row is his. No extra charge. This tactic, treasured among experienced travelers, exploits a flaw in airline logistics. Last-minute no-shows, upgrades, and misconnections create empty rows or orphan seats, often revealed in the last moments of boarding. Some airlines pre-assign those seats, while others leave it open. If you board too early, you're locked into your designated seat. Yet, if you time it correctly, you may find flexibility. Here's the juicy detail they want you to miss. Flight attendants frequently allow silent seat changes post-boarding, particularly if the plane isn't full. But once the plane is airborne, it's too late. The trick lies in boarding late, but not last. Ideally just after Group 5. Monitor the seat map in real time. Many airline apps provide live updates. Remain respectful and discreet. If a flight attendant is nearby, ask before shifting. While this doesn't directly save money, it can feel like a complimentary upgrade. After experiencing it, you may never approach boarding the same way again. In 2025, airports are faster, louder, and pricier. A minor mistake can easily cost you over $100. But with awareness, strategy, and perfect timing, you can navigate the hidden traps airlines uphold. From knowing when to board to understanding your boarding group, every small decision matters. So, when you travel next, consider whether you're boarding smarter or simply paying more. What surprised you most about this video? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to continue sidestepping hidden airport issues, hit that subscribe button. We're here for you every time you fly.